Don't worry, you're not alone. Hey everyone, my name's Tripper. I'm one of the newest alters here in this system, and that's why I'm here today. When you first get in system, it's kind of scary, overwhelming, and just a lot to take in at once. And so I figured I'd help you guys out and give you a few tips on how to make it easier to adjust to everything. So first off, I'd suggest getting to know yourself and all the others in the system. This can come down to things like what music you like, favorite colors, kind of who you are as a person. It's one of those things where it's like you need to put on your own life vest before you can help others. You need to figure out who you yourself is before you reach out. But sometimes it can be the opposite. Talking to someone outside of the system or in the system can help you to kind of figure out who you are and learn about other people and your surroundings as well. Although with that one it wouldn't hurt to be a little careful, because if you go and message one of your host's friends, they may not know that you're a system. They may not know about what to do when a new alter comes in system, and they might not be much of a help. But on the other hand, if they know and if they have experience with you guys, then it'd be easy. They might be able to help bring you into this world easily. And that can be really helpful because getting into this world is nuts. There's so many things to catch up on. And that's another thing, is catching up on everything that's happened with the system. I mean, I don't mean everything. I mean important things like where you live, other alters to get to know, what system role you might serve, and some current events that have been happening around the body. These can be helpful to keep you up to speed and keep you in the know in case there's anything that's important that needs knowing. I would also suggest reaching out to support groups if you happen to be in any, because some people know exactly what to do, exactly what to say, how to help new alters, and that will be really helpful for you. Some of you may have never even heard of systems before, and that's okay. You have all the time in the world to learn about what it is and how to exist in one, and it's really not as bad as it might seem at first. Honestly, it's like having a bunch of roommates, except for the room is your body. And yeah, it kind of does suck that you have to kind of share your life with a bunch of other people, but once you get to know these people, it'll be like having a really big family, but they'll always be close to you, and that's what really makes this whole thing kind of bearable. Ways to get to know these people might consist of keeping notebooks, like leaving notes for everyone in places that they might see it, saying things like hello, who you are, what your name is, if you don't have good communication within your own mind yet. And that can come with time. That isn't something that always happens immediately, and that's okay. And another thing is you can explore your environment. Say if your host has a room, you can go around and see the art that they have on their walls, if they like books, what kind of music they like, and if they have social media, you can learn about them that way. Because I know it sounds like you're snooping in on someone, but when you're in the same body, I don't know if it really counts. By checking like Facebook or Instagram or whatever it is, social media that you do, you can learn a lot about people. You can, first off find out what the body looks like, which is something that's really interesting and weird to figure out, especially if you perceive the body differently than it looks. Seeing a picture might be helpful, and you could see if a different alter is fronting there, because sometimes there are really distinct differences, and that way you've got another way to start learning about who you share your system with. The most important of all is don't be afraid. It may be your system role to be afraid, but I want you all to know that you're safe now. I know it can be difficult to get it into your mind sometimes that the majority of the trauma is over and that you're safe now, but it's the truth. A lot of the trauma is in the past, and I know it's not cool to try to brush things like that under the rug, but for the present moment, it's over. You can breathe, you can catch your breath, you can start to recover, and you can start to live your own life and be free. So I guess what I'm really trying to say is that you're safe now, and you don't have to be afraid. You can start to explore the world and perceive it and just figure out all that's out there and have a good time with it all. You don't need to be afraid, and you're not alone. There are so many other people who've been through the same thing as you have, and it's okay to reach out to them. Anyway, stay safe out there, everyone, and I'll see you next time.